Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Berry Events Center. I am your host, Emma Marat. For today's game, where your Lady Wildcats are facing off against Notre Dame. Yesterday was a great matchup between the two teams, with Northern coming out on top 7-1. I have my co host Caleb with me today, so we will be taking you through today's game. Please be aware that we are both college students and we are adjusting to filming, so it is a learning experience for both of us. Now, let's get ready to watch some women's hockey.
Let's go, baby. Great way to start off a Sunday before some football.
For sure, a lot of games are lined up for today, but I think the only game that matters is the one right now.
Yep, exactly.
Good morning, Marquette and Wildcat Nation. We're excited for a great game today. Starting off with our visitors. First off, at right wing, Honors. McKenna. And at left wing, Pittman. Right D, Bishop. And at left D, Ryan. And at goalie, Willett. And with our home team, the Wildcats. At right wing, Sophie Gemini. At left wing, Ryan McKenzie. At lefty, Mara Kennedy. At righty, Christina Diaz. And goalie, Warren Baker.
You heard it right, folks. That is your starting lineup for today's game. So, Caleb, how are we feeling after yesterday's incredible victory?
No, I'm feeling good. The ladies came out. They're buzzing. Obviously, Notre Dame has a tough uphill battle, only having 8 people on the bench. But Northern came out flying. Slow start, actually. But second and third period packed it on. 3 goals each period. Came out with 7-1 victory. And obviously, you have Lauren Eager back at her net. 1 goal against average this season. So, got a first shutout against Sioux last week, and she's been playing very good all year. And, it must be relieving for a team like Northern to have such a good goaltender and net back there. And, they're able to play pretty freely and use their skills to the best of their abilities and trust Lauren back there. So
I agree. I feel like we didn't have our first goal of the game until almost
I think
2
it
minutes
was
remaining left in the period.
2:38.
Yeah, there was 2:38 left in the first period, and then it was back-to-back goals because Northern scored the first one and then Notre Dame, and then Northern just kept at it.
Blew the floodgates open. Yeah, Notre Dame They were in it for a while, but obviously, like I said, having 8 people on the bench, you're gonna get worn down throughout the course of a hockey game. Hockey's a physical sport, and so just how the way the cookie crumbles.
Well, I hope to see a very tough battle today, but hopefully Northern will come out on top once again.
Yeah, I think they will. I think they got this. I'm gonna predict 5-1, 5-2.
I feel like that's a strong prediction, especially after how they played yesterday.
We'll see. Always gotta root for my hometown team.
You gotta do it.
Let's see. So for the starting lineup tonight, we had Taya McKenzie, Rachel Beck, and Sophie Giminani all at forward. And then on D, we had Christina Ligas and Mara Kennedy. Mara picked up her first goal of her collegiate career yesterday. Sniped from the point. Passed from her partner, Ligas. So it was pretty cool for Christina to pick up that first point, I'm sure, for Mara on her first career goal.
It must be a very special moment having your first goal be in your home arena, too.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Getting to do it in front of the home crowd. Had the goal lights going and everything. So there's a shot by Harnick. Big save by Notre Dame's goalie there. Out in front, Allen pokes it deep to Bissick. Bissick shot. Allen scores! Chloe Allen.
And
With a
that is
quick
your
goal.
first goal of the game. We are only a minute in. Well, we have 18:20 remaining on the clock, and you already have your first Wildcat goal.
And I got to correct myself. I said Bissick. It's Bisick. Bree Bisick with the shot on goal there. Allen with the rebound. You know, this line of Oldani, Bisick, and Allen, they're a grind line. They get in there. They're going to wear you down. A lot of their goals come from rebounds. And, Chloe Allen picks up her third of the year already in the fourth game. So, strong start to the season for her.
For sure. And we are back underway. It is an exciting game to start off.
I was going to say, Emma, the Wildcat rookies this season, Schultz, Kennedy, who else we got? Beck. That's all I'm seeing for freshmen right now, but they've had a really strong start to the season. Coach Ryan's been able to put them in there and use them as tools. Pretty much just been able to roll the lines, been able to trust everyone. So it's been cool to watch everyone, strive, and succeed, and thrive throughout this early course of the season. Obviously, sometimes starting up early in the season, it can be tough to get your systems down and have chemistry with everyone. But these lines have really worked out well for the Cats and reflects in their record 2-1. Had a tough loss first game of the season, but that's bound to happen. Got to get the loss out of there. It's good to get out of the system in the first game. So
I feel like you have to have at least one or two rough games before you really start shining.
Oh yeah, there's always going to be one where you lose a close one and your coach rips into you, and then you come back the next day and you know what you got to do. You come out flying and you get a big win. Obviously, after they lost, they came out and won just a grueling battle, 1-0. But Warren played amazing. The team played well defensively, and the pieces fell into place for them. It was a good bounce back for sure.
Agreed. It was also a very late at night game.
Another goal. Taya McKenzie.
With 16:18 left in your first period, we already have our second Wildcat goal. Caleb, are we really surprised though? They are.
No. My prediction is.
Our predictions are holding very strong.
Might be blown out of the water, honestly. With me saying 5-1 here. We already got 2 goals 4 minutes in. This line obviously started for Northern, and looks like after their first shift, they came back out strong and picked up a goal. Obviously, another rebound goal. So the Cats are really dominating that net front presence. and it's working well for them. I think they preach that in practice. They do a lot of battling. So, 'cause there's a shot wide.
What I love is the communication aspect on and off the ice.
Oh, yeah.
It's a great.
Very tight-knit team.
They are each other's, like, they are really good friends, and it's a great way to see. You can tell on and off the ice as well that
Yeah, geez. Big hit there. Yesterday, no penalties in the game, which I was surprised
I
to
was
see.
surprised about that too.
Kind of got physical
It got
a little bit at points, but
we had a few penalties during the game against the Greyhounds, but there was none yesterday.
none.
I was a little bit surprised.
Shot, it's going to go in. Goal by Rachel Beck. That could be, I think that is her first career
I
goal.
believe so. That is your third. That is the third Wildcat goal, and we are 5 minutes into the game, folks.
Congratulations to Rachel Beck. First career collegiate goal for the Cats here in the 4th game of the season. Puts the Cats up 3-0. What a start to the game.
These Wildcats are not letting their offense down. Do you feel like, though, because they are now up 3-0, you feel like their defense is going to have to possibly work in overtime?
I can tell you from experience. Last year, April comes around, my men's league championship. We're up 3-0 5 minutes in. We end up losing in a shootout because we got complacent. Everyone stopped playing defense. So, this is no easy battle, and this is no men's league game either. This is a college hockey game. These ladies are going to have to play some good defense still. Obviously, still 55 minutes of hockey left to play. I mean,
exactly.
If I was Notre Dame's coach, I'd be telling them just pretend it's 0-0. Get one on the board here. A 2-goal lead is the hardest one to keep in hockey because once you get one, if they get one here and get it to 2, I mean, leads can change quick. So Northern's going to have to keep their feet on the gas pedal here. Keep putting shots on net, but they're looking really strong coming out here today. Just playing with a different level of energy than I saw yesterday, at least coming out of the gate.
There was a quote, I can't remember it exactly, by a different coach from a different sport, but it was like, if you don't go to bed, I think it was soccer, someone had said, if you don't go to bed dreaming about a goal, you're not in the right headspace for the game. Exactly. And these Wildcats were definitely dreaming about those 7 goals they had yesterday.
Oh, yeah. Highest goal performance for the team in the game in a while that I've seen. Obviously, I did some of the games last year. I don't know if I remember them putting up 7 goals. I don't even know if I remember them putting up 6, 7. I don't know.
Great joke, Caleb.
Yes. Gotta keep it light. People like the jokes. But as Ligas takes the puck up the ice, she'll take the middle. She'll take it wide. She's gonna cut around that D with shot. Oh, just high. Probably grazed the crossbar there. Just got to keep it down a little bit, but a great shot, great rush from the defense. Good coverage. One thing I know they were preaching yesterday was just having someone pick up for them. Obviously, they have some pretty quick and nimble defensemen who can rush the puck. So these ladies need to have someone drop back into coverage and cover for those defensemen. Obviously, Notre Dame's only goal, actually, I think, came off of kind of just a wacky little missed coverage in a way, but they bounced back from that goal, so didn't give any more up. That's what counts, right?
Exactly.
One thing I've noticed though about this team is they clean up their mistakes really quickly.
They learn from every single play.
They're a very good defensive team. Only giving up 4 goals this year so far, or 3 actually.
3.
So Lauren looking to get her goals against average sub-1. I don't want to jinx anything, but she's like really,
We're still
really
early in the season. We have a long way to go. And these girls are in the rink every single day, fighting and doing what they love.
Exactly. There's nothing better than getting off to a strong start, though, Emma.
Exactly. Right now they are.
If you can come out hot out the gates here, I could see this team rattling off quite a few wins in a row.
I could see it too, but like I said, we are still early in the season, so we have a long way to go. We don't want to get our hopes up too high, We don't want to be like the 2008 Detroit Lions.
0-16.
Yes,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, I would hope no team ever, like no fan ever has to experience that again. I was only 3 years old, but like I'm still scarred from that season. So it was tough, but we've already got more wins than they did that year, so I think we're okay. No, I think Northern goes out of town next weekend to go play Adrian downstate. Adrian or Aurora, one of the two. Anyway, regardless, solid hockey program downstate. So that'll be a good test. Obviously, looking forward to that. Really, just kind of using this game. These games, when they get out of hand, not out of hand, but when you start to get the score climbing so high on one side, you almost want to take it. You want to take a step back and
right.
start to practice the little things in hockey. Obviously, when you're in a close game, you're really only focused on the, getting the puck in the zone, dumping it in, chasing it, playing good defense. But when these games get to 3-0 so quickly, obviously it could stay like that all game, right? But we hope Northern puts up a couple more. Big save by Lauren Eager, cleared out by Izzy Adani. What a sauce pass there to Bisick. Bissick's going to take it up the ice. Allen trailing.
Because they are up 3-0, they don't want to also get in their heads that, we have this one secured. We still have over 40 more minutes of hockey to play.
Yep, exactly. Over 5/6 of the game left to play. Like I said, but if Northern can keep their foot on the gas here, get a couple more goals, they're really going to want to start focusing on making the little passes, you know what I mean? Trying to do the little things, improving on their skills, which they've done a really good job at. Yesterday they did. They started moving the puck really well in that second and third periods. That pass is just out of reach for Oldani. Schultz with a hustle to beat out the icing. That puck is just deflected high. Falkowitz going to step down. The puck comes down to Schultz. She'll take it up. High to Harnick. Harnick with a slap shot. That's deflected wide. Comes back to her. She's just going to get the puck deep there for Schultz. Schultz will pick it up off the board. Northern cycling the puck well here. Slap shot wide by Harnick. Hovis now in. Hovis throws it to the front. No one there. Schultz picks it up off the board. She's going to put it on net. That's a goal.
And
Anna Schultz with her third of the season. These
girls are on fire.
11 minutes in, 4-0 is.
But like we said, they don't want to get into their heads too early because we still have a long way to go.
Long way to go, long road ahead.
You said it's her third goal of the season, and we are only 4 games in, and she has had a goal in every single game except, I believe, our season opener.
Yep, so they've had some pretty constant scorers here now. Obviously, some great goal production. And yesterday it was pretty cool to see. They got 7 different goal scorers on the board. So
that was a great.
Millie Hovis with her first of the year. Taya with her first of the year. Christina Ligas with her first of the year. Eva Pierzek moved up to play. And that's a goal. Wow. What a tip. Whoever just tipped that. What a set of hands.
I didn't catch who did that. Did you?
It was. And who scored it? Looks like Erin Harnick's going to take credit for that goal. That'll be her first. It looked like it was a
deflection off a skate.
It did. I thought Millie Hovis might have scored that, but that line of Schultz, Hovis, and Kierzek, they dominated yesterday.
The 3 of them are like the superior trio.
Yeah, They looked really good, and the best part about it to me is that Eva Kierzig, she was a defenseman just last week, and they moved her up to forward. She was playing with a new determination. She looked amazing on forward. 5-0 already. Just 11 and a half minutes in. Northern is just taking it to Notre Dame.
We have 8:28 left in the first period. We still have 2 more periods to go, but your Wildcats are up 5-0. That is a great way to start this Sunday game.
Post, almost in.
It was
Beck
almost,
gets the rebound.
That was a close rebound.
Yo, Emma, there's so many goals. It's been hard to keep up with. We're not even able to get some play-by-play commentation. We're just calling goals.
We're not complaining, but
No complaining here, but Ty McKenzie will pick it up off the board. She's going to look Mara Kennedy off. Mara, what do you think about that one?
that was a good.
She gets it low. Great play. Mara, step there. She does step. Gets pucks deep. Mara, huge, tall body on defense. Reliable back there. Hard shot. Comes in as a freshman. Looks like a vet. Christina Ligas with her signature clapper. Just wide. Scored a goal on it yesterday. Took a hit at the same time. 2-1 as Mara Kennedy will take a penalty there down on the boards. Not sure for what yet, but Notre Dame will go to the power play. Looks like a rough. I think she might have punched someone. Unfortunate. First penalty of the weekend for the Cats, as I was just talking about Mara.
Yeah, we did not have any penalties in yesterday's game, which was a surprise to both of us because the weekend before there were like penalty after penalty.
The Cats can get feisty at times.
We are the Wildcats after all.
We are.
Hockey is our sport.
Looks like we have who the 7 forwards for the Cats today. Must be rolling 2D, 2 forwards. So Cats on the PK now. I don't think they've given one up yet this year.
I don't think so.
On the power play, at least. Big, nice sauce pass. Puck dumped in deep by number 10 there.
Did we know what happened on the penalty?
Yeah, Mara punched someone. Or there's a hit. Could have been called. I think it was kind of just a mutual little bump there, but Bisick was throwing her on the body yesterday.
Yes, she was.
So maybe that's
these
a little
girls
bit,
were getting aggressive.
Maybe Notre Dame's, maybe she's got a little target on her back. Notre Dame's looking to throw a shoulder or two into her, but she took that hit pretty well. But yeah, Mara, Schultz takes a knee on the move there. Little fake toe drag, step through. It's a nice move. Schultz has a deep bag of tricks. Coming from Bigby last year, she's got a good skill set.
I've noticed that these girls don't stay in their positions for too long. If they're needed in a position, they will immediately do it. That makes them incredibly versatile.
Yeah, and credit to their coach for that. Obviously, that's something. It's not something that is an easy thing to do. You have to think about it. You know, he's obviously taught them pretty well their positions and knowing where to be and knowing when to pick someone up. There's really no hesitation there in terms of knowing when to go to a puck or knowing when to cover for your defenseman. And so I'm sure Coach Ryan has preached that in practice, like I said, and obviously he's gotten through the ladies pretty well. Actually, there's another goal.
And we are...
I think that one was scored by possibly Izzy Oldani. It looked like Ty McKenzie was there for the tip, but I think it did go off of Notre Dame there.
It looked like it went off the Notre Dame stick.
And your Cats are to the point now where they are no longer going through the line. That's how you know they feel bad.
currently up 6-0 with 5 minutes and 32 seconds left in the first period.
I like to see Notre Dame capitalize on a power play here. It's got to be really draining. You know what I mean? To come into a place they're obviously from Indiana, long bus trip, and to play with 8 players, it's a tough ask every weekend for these ladies. But Notre Dame holds up very well for what they have. Obviously, program that's looking to grow still. But pretty prolific university, Notre Dame University. So
Exactly.
We got another Wildcat goal.
I find it pretty cool how Northern gets to play these teams like Notre Dame and Ohio State and stuff like that.
I agree. As you know, Northern is a D2 school, but D1 hockey, and it's really cool seeing the Barry always filled with different teams from all over the U.S. and even Canada. Last weekend we were playing the Sioux Greyhounds, who were a Canadian team, and it's just a lot of fun to see a bunch of different personalities hit the ice every single weekend.
Yep, especially too, yeah. Just watch the different colors, getting to see the different lineups, getting to know different names, and watch all the games.
This will definitely help them when it comes towards playoff season.
Yeah. It's cool too about the Berries how they accommodate all the teams pretty well. They have 3 teams skating on, obviously the D1 men's team and the 2 ACHA teams here with the women's and the men's team. So they do a really good job at fitting all of them in. I know it's tough, and that is gonna go. Big save, Millie Hobison, Rob, the snagger. It's pretty cool though, how Northern, I like to see, come and watch all the NHL prospects and everything. And so it's cool you can go from watching some NHL prospects to watching these ladies play right after, just the next game.
It's fun to see so many different teams come in, especially at, this collegiate level.
Big, good move. She scores. Eager had no chance there.
That was the first goal that Lauren Eager has let up during the game. But we have 3 minutes and 59 in the first period, and your Wildcats are still up 6-1. So they're still.
My prediction was 6-1 before the game.
You said 5-1.
Oh, 5-1. Well, it's not going to be 6-1 either, I don't think. But a little bit of a breakdown in coverage there on defense. Eager not quite able to make the save, but not much you can do. As a player, it was always hard to make the perfect shot, but when you made that perfect shot, there was no stopping that. Number 17 from Notre Dame there, she put that in the perfect position, top right corner, just out of gloves reach. So here comes another puck down. I'd be surprised if Ligas wins the race. 10 for Notre Dame peels off for a change. Ligas up to Bisick. Up to Allen. She kicks it to her stick. She's going to take it down the right side. Cut to the middle. She'll shoot. Block it away. Oldani with the rebound. And stopped by Notre Dame. But yeah, it's cool as we were talking about all those teams. And, yesterday I was down in the box there. You get to see they come out and support each other too. You see them all around the rink all the time. So all these teams interlinked together, always around the rink. It creates a great environment, and Northern really has a good hockey program going. Shot, goal, scored by looks like Grace Falkowitz. Yeah,
I think Falkowitz is taking the name. Taking credit for that goal. We are 3 minutes and 3 seconds left in the first period with your Wildcats up 7-1.
So I'm losing track of who's all scored. I'm gonna go get the stats at the halftime here, or at the intermission here, but that might have been Grace's second. I'm not sure if that was her second of the game. Was it?
Possibly. We're
Anyways,
not sure on specifics, but we'll get back to you at the half.
we'll get a little.
We'll get we'll get our statistics straight, folks.
Yesterday, Saturday, Northern won 7-1 in 3 periods. Now Northern is up 7-1 with 2:49 still remaining in the first. So I'm not sure what kind of protein was in the Red Lobster, but I have to start going to Red Lobster before Sunday games a little more.
I want to know. I want to know what they're having as their pregame meal.
Pre-game meals consist of
Ambition, drive, and lots of coffee.
sleep, sleep, waking up 15 minutes before you got to be to the rink. Nothing better. I know I always used to do that, stretch it out to the last minute. I hated being up early for a Sunday game, but looks like these ladies are taking it to Sunday. You know what I mean? They're seizing the day. Could we see the Cats put up crooked number like 15, do you think?
I feel like we could possibly do that. I feel like we still have a long way to go, and we are at the 2-minute mark in the first period.
Yesterday, I forgot to announce all of the first minute or the last minute rate. So we have a penalty. I'll get you the specifics here in a second. Not sure on who. It looks like number 8 for Notre Dame. And she took a penalty for body check. So Notre Dame has officially matched their goals on the weekend in penalties. Or no they haven't. Northern hasn't either. I'm wrong. I thought they had 2 penalties, but 2 penalties in the game is what I was thinking. Good job of boxing out there by 17 on Notre Dame.
It is a heavy passing game, and it's enjoyable to see them all like communicating via looks. That's enjoyable for me, at least.
And that's a big part of hockey is if you can know where your guys or girls are in this situation, I guess, on the ice. If you can kind of know without having to look up and take 3 seconds to see where they are, that's a big difference in hockey. I mean, obviously it's not going to take 3 seconds for a goalie to move, but even just those split half seconds that you can pick up on a
Every
one-timer,
second matters.
the puck moves 10 times faster than a goalie can slide across the ice. So if you can get that puck off the board and slide that over to your D partner without looking to him, or slide that cross ice or cross crease to your wingmate or whoever's sitting in front. I think Anna Schultz is in front. Millie was looking for her, but there's just been a really good connection between Hovis and Schultz specifically. They look like they've picked up pretty well together. Obviously, all these ladies work well together, but I'm surprised to see specifically Anna and Millie working well together just because of the fact that Anna is newly integrated into the team.
But she's been a crucial part of the team.
She's been really
phenomenal.
solid. So usually you don't see people pick up with their new teams like that, coming from different play styles and systems. It can be hard to Kierzik misses just. She hits the post. Just as the buzzer's about to go off.
And that is the end of the first period, folks. Your Wildcats are currently up 7-1. We will be right back, so don't go anywhere. And we are back, folks. If you are just now tuning in, my name is Emma Maratz. We are here at the Barrie Events Center where your Lady Wildcats are facing off against the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Your Wildcats currently lead 7-1 going into this second period. It has been an intense first period for sure. So we are excited to be back and ready to go. I have my co-host Caleb. He will be right back as we are going to get some of the goals and some of the assists that happened the last period. I would like to say, just please be aware that both of us are college students and we are still learning how to film. So it is a learning experience for both of us. And we are on our way.
Just where you put it. Put it over there. Are you back on?
Mm-hmm.
Testing. I'm just kidding. All right, so I'm back with the stats. And
What you got for us, Caleb?
so I think we got all the goals. The only one that we messed up, Grace does not have two. She just has one. She's got the last one. But Anna Schultz, actually, we gave credit to Erin Harnick. She shot the puck from the point, but it looks like they gave it to Anna for a tip. So Erin got the assist along with Eva Kierzik. And like I said, that line of Kierzik and Schultz and Hovis has been strong. Like, Eva has worked really well on forward. And it's been weird for the ladies. They've had to take 2D and move them up to forward. Obviously, Izzy Oldani played forward before, and there's a good bang pass offsides. And Oldani was just a little offside. Seems like whenever I talk about someone, maybe they do something. But
You got the magic touch.
yeah, I guess so.
Well, magic voice.
The magic voice. Yeah. I'm gonna have to audition for American Idol, maybe. No, I'm actually terrible at singing. So.
Anyways, back to the hockey.
Shot by Ligas, just poked to the side by the goalie. Cut off there, kept in by Mara Kennedy. Inner feet, and still kept in. Someone needs to step in there and help her as Ty McKenzie will be the first body in there. Now Rachel Beck will go. And Notre Dame comes out with it 2-on-1 with Ligas back. She'll cut to the right. Ligas makes a strong poke on the puck. Great play. That's why she's the captain.
Exactly.
Gosh dang it, that's why she is the captain.
We love you, Christine.
It's also because she's like the oldest on the team, but one of the oldest. No, Christina's a great defenseman. She really anchors that core well. She's a great leader, very vocal, very loud. She'll tell you if you're doing something wrong. The puck.
Earlier that these girls have learned from their mistakes, and it is shown in every single play, every single period. If they made a mistake, they will be like, "That is not allowed to happen again," and they will correct it.
Yep. They hold each other accountable pretty well, I'm sure.
Coach Ryan does a great job of that too.
It always helps when when the team understands that it's not coming from a place of like hatred. Like sometimes when you have like inner tension with teammates or something, or you have a bad relationship with a teammate, you're gonna take that piece of criticism wrong. You're not gonna listen to them. But these ladies, they take it on the chin. They listen to each other. They understand that they all just want to be better at the end of the day. They want to go make a run at a national title this year. Obviously, last year they had a tough loss in playoffs, but Anna Schultz, she is one heck of a shot.
Once we get further into the season, you're definitely going to see that teamwork aspect really dry thing. We have some tough competition towards the end with Michigan State and Ohio State. We have some great teams lined up, and I believe they're really close together as well.
Mhm.
So you're going to definitely see the teamwork aspect come into play.
Yep. The 17 carries the puck down the left wing for Notre Dame. She'll put it to the middle. Just missed. Eva Kierzik picks up. As I was saying earlier with these ladies for Northern, it's been a challenge because they've actually moved two of their defensemen to forward. Izzy Oldani and Eva Kierzik now. I'm not sure if Kierzik will stay there or not. I'm not saying she's going to. But they've been rocking 4D. It's been working for them really well, obviously, this weekend. Having 3 full lines must be really nice. Obviously, they have Bailey Reister down there on the bench. She's out with a foot injury.
We hope to see her back later in the season.
I talked to her. She said a couple weeks, hopefully. I think she's supposed to get that boot off pretty soon. But
well, we would love to see her hit the ice, maybe for her.
as Izzy O'Donnell takes a penalty there, I think she'll probably have holding. Interesting. I thought that would be body check maybe, but yeah, Emma, it'll be great once they get their full team back. Bailey's going to be a key piece of that team. Obviously, the more the merrier.
Exactly. Well, this team by themselves are doing incredibly great. They're playing strong offense, defense. I cannot wait to see what they continue doing down the season.
Oh yeah. Yep. A lot of returners this year. Only 3 incoming freshmen, so it's pretty kind of close group of girls. As there is pucks covered there by Eager, but yeah, they deal with a lot of little minor inconveniences. Like they make do really well with how many people they got to mention, and Lauren being the only goalie, obviously having no backup at the moment. It's anytime she goes down, it could be bad as speak of the devil. What do we got going on here? A little equipment issue. Looks like it.
There might be something with her helmet.
Helmet or chest protector. Looks like
we don't need Lauren getting injured.
looks like she's good.
And back to our regularly scheduled league.
Big part of her success this year has been not a big part of her success. I mean, she's played really well on her own, but they hired a new coach, Aaron Butenmiller, goalie coach. He used to play here at Northern, actually. He comes in, and he's taken Lauren under his wing, and she's really thrived, and I'm sure he's a pretty decent part of that. You know, it really helps you to get some advice from someone of that caliber.
He's given her the tools that she needs to be successful,
Yep.
Which is what any great coach does for their players.
Yep, and he coached me in high school, and so he's a really good guy and really fun to be around. So I hear all good things about him around this team, and obviously Lauren's performing well, so he's doing his job, working out well for them, and they got coached a big kick saved by Lauren. She does really well with rebound control specifically, in my opinion. She can really kick it out. As Chloe Allen gets the puck off the wing there and dumps it down the ice. NMU still killing that penalty. I asked, I shouldn't have said anything about Northern touching a crooked number, as they haven't scored here in going on 8 minutes.
Yes.
Which I shouldn't say that. Just with 7 in the first, you get used to some goals, but obviously killing a penalty here. But they do a really good job. They have really good structurally sound team when it comes to slowing things down, and when they get pressured, they do a really good job at finding where they are on the ice and knowing where to be. Which is always Oldani steps out of the box and gets the puck. She'll take it. Now 2-on-1 in front. And she just backhands it just wide. Passes it to Taya.
Intercepted by someone from Notre Dame. I couldn't tell exactly who. And
Actually,
another stop by Eager.
got through to Taya there, but just bounced off her stick and then picked off by Notre Dame. So right idea from Izzy. Great pass. Just sometimes things don't work. As Eva Kierzik gets hit and she is down. She is hurting over there. So we hope to see her get up. Hopefully she's okay as she goes down the tunnel. Now Millie Hovis up the wing. She's going to shoot. Saved by Notre Dame. Kept in. Anna Schultz for the hat trick. She scores!
That's 8-1.
That is one of my better goal calls. That is one of my better goal calls.
We're slowly improving with every play.
Anna Schultz with the hat trick, her 5th of the season. What more can you ask for of the freshman? Anna, if you're listening to this, shout out to you.
Hey, Anna, we love you.
Top shelf, wicked wrister, okay? I can't lie. She's got a great shot. She picks it off at the blue line. Great hockey awareness skills. There's Mara Kennedy with a great step to keep the puck in there. But regardless, like we were saying, Mara stepped there, but she had Bree Christina covering her right there. So, it's having that trust in your teammates. And when you're back there and someone's behind you and having that confidence to be able to step, knowing that it's going to be okay and you're not going to be left in the wind, in Timbuktu. It allows you, having confidence makes all the difference in hockey. So, just them having this trust in each other, it's pretty cool to watch. Knowing where they'll be. Watching things come together this season. Ligas up to Oldani. Oldani with a burst of speed. She's going to shoot. 5-hole. Rebound. Scores! Izzy Oldani. How you doing? Goal number 9.
And that's number 9.
I'm the loudest one yelling.
11 minutes and 23 seconds remaining in the second period. Like we said, our offense and our defense for the Wildcats are incredibly strong. With how many people have scored so far?
And we have 2
How many people have scored so far, Caleb?
Like different people? Or just like total? Goals? Different this game?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 different
We
people.
have 6 different people scoring it.
Yesterday, 7 different people scored. Anna Schultz has 4 goals in her last 2 games, which, I mean, I don't know. It's not that good, is it? No.
It's impressive.
It's pretty good, yeah.
It's impressive. We are currently up 9-1 with 10:55 left in the second.
You wonder, could it? Oh, it's Chloe Allen gets hit there with the puck. She gets right back up. She's gonna throw a shoulder now. She gets right into the battle. Obviously doesn't like being hit there, so now a little fire lit. The puck is just gonna be iced by Notre Dame. Oh, played by Eager, so they call it good. Good move by Rachel Beck. We call that a windmill a little bit. Kind of. Wasn't a full windmill, but she did it. Here we are with 10 minutes remaining. Just about. Ty McKenzie to take the face off. She wins it to Millie Hovis. Millie Hovis drops it back to Mara Kennedy. Kennedy lines up for a shot, but it's blocked. Millie Hovis tracks it down. She's going to shoot just wide. Puck bouncing. Sophie now on it. Geminani. It's a little bit of a hard last name to pronounce, but Geminani. Ooh, bounces up high. Hits Millie Hovis. Millie with it now. She will. Oh! Hits the junction of the crossbar.
I thought it went in for a minute.
I thought it went posting in as well, but I thought wrong. Millie hits junction. Not quite. But Millie probably would have appreciated that one in practices. They only have one goalie, so shooting on posts. Maybe she was practicing for that. So that could be a goal in her head.
That could be.
It could be a goal.
Early into week 2 of a great season of hockey. Your Wildcats are currently up 9-1 with 9 minutes left in the second period. Next week they will travel to Adrian to face off against Adrian. I have a feeling like it's going to be a great weekend of hockey once again. Every
Obviously.
single time the Wildcats touch the ice, we know we're in for a great round.
We hope.
We hope.
We hope. We'll see. Sometimes it's hard to get the bus legs out from under you, so hopefully the ladies can come out flying. It's going to be hard. Here's a breakaway for Notre Dame. She'll move in. Big save by Lauren Eager on a breakaway. She gets redemption for the last breakaway. But it's gonna be tough for them to go downstate so far, and
It's their first weekend.
Bus legs, going out of town, and
it's their first weekend away. So
it's a lot of a lack of rest. It's hard to get a lot of rest on the bus, and it's hard to be comfortable. You're really sore coming off a bus, so they're gonna need to be prepared. But if there's no better team to do it, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
So they just gotta. I mean, I'd say 9 times out of 10, the team in their first period of a road trip is gonna come out slow, but I think it's gonna be key to go down there, get a good warm up in. Warm ups are key. If you get flying in warm ups, get a sweat in warm ups. It's like you're already playing in the game.
Also make or break how you perform.
Yeah. If you get a good sweat in during warm ups, they say that will kind of get you adapted to a game speed, get you feeling, because you don't want to go out to the first shift of a game after a 7-hour bus ride and you've only skated at half speed the whole time. You're just going to get blown away. So it'll be key for them going down to Adrian to get a good quick start, get a good warm-upping, get stretched out. So Schultz will take the straw. It looks like Allen lined up at left wing there. She started on center yesterday. Actually, she started on center both games against the Sioux and yesterday. Numbers reflecting with 3 goals as she puts it out in front. Cuts off a pass. Puck shot down the ice. I'm going to call it icing here. Harnick picks up the puck, shoots it down the ice. Will it make it? Skate free to the ref. It does. Todd Devonshire, your linesman for the day. Braden Oglesby, one of the referees, and I don't know the other guy's last name. I know his name I'd know his name if he told me it,
And a save by the Notre Dame.
These guys do a good job though refereeing out here. Important. They're the referees every game. These games wouldn't be possible without them. So. Hey, we appreciate you guys. All the likes. Everyone like up the live stream. The more likes, the better. As here comes Notre Dame down the ice. Ligas with the puck. She's going to skate it up the wing and ice it. Oldani almost beat out the icing. Not quite. As we have Kennedy, Ligas, McKenzie, Beck, and Oldani on the ice now for the Wildcats. Notre Dame chooses to take the draw from the left side. Let's see how that works out for him. It doesn't. Bad choice to take the draw on the left side there. With a righty taking the face-off, obviously it's a lot easier to win face-offs on your backhand. I would have taken the draw from the right side there, so a little bit of a mistake. Costs them a face-off and an offensive zone opportunity as Northern was able to get it out. They got it right back in. Oldani gives chase. Now McKenzie with the puck. Beck bodied her off the puck there. Good use of the shoulder check. Obviously, they can't hit too hard out here, but if you know how to use your body right out here, you can bump into the ladies and bump them off the puck. So Ligas dumps the puck in. Geminani gives chase. Ligas needs to recover. She will. Out in front, Anna looking for her fourth of the game, and she whiffs. Oh, she gets bumped off the puck, but she'll get back to it. You can just tell that this Notre Dame team's starting to get tired. It's taxing to be down this much. It stinks, but you know, as I said, for Northern, like when games like this get out of hand like this, they got to start working on the little things, the little touch passes. Start working on your 3-on-2s. Start working on your breakouts. Start making 3 passes before you shoot the puck. Hey, 3 more people like the live stream. Let's go. But
Folks, you better subscribe because we will be here all season.
yeah. But for Notre Dame, like, it's a game where obviously they're not really in it, but you don't have to stress about the little things, so they can work on those little things too. Is Millie Hovis dancing through defenders? Little football turn there, dancing through defenders. She's circling around. She'll shoot it. She'll score. Millie Hovis dangles through, does a circle through the defenders, and puts up.
Your prediction might be coming true. We are currently 10-1 here in the Berry Event Center with 4 minutes and 35 seconds remaining.
Millie, I must say that was impressive. A little throwback to a Gustav Nyquist type goal. Overtime. First year of 3-on-3 in the NHL. Gustav Nyquist skates around the whole team. Remind me a little bit of that. So a little NHL-esque there from Millie Hovis as she goes through defenders and scores a nice goal there. 5-hole. Really cut the goalie off guard. Brie Hovis. Oh, she had an open corner there. Just missed high. Beck passes to Falkowitz. Shot by Harnick. Tried to be tipped by Bisick. Couldn't quite tip it. Puck comes out now. Middle of the neutral zone. Dumped back in by Harnick. Into the corner. Chloe Allen will give chase. Cut off by Beck. Gonna step there. Grace Falkowitz gets the puck back deep. Chloe Allen now in on it. She'll force it back to Rachel Beck. Now Chloe Allen gonna throw it out in front. Just cut off by 17 of Notre Dame. So Notre Dame, one thing they've done well though is cut off passing lanes. A lot of Marquette's goals, or not Marquette, but Northern's goals have been. There's a save by Eager. She'll stop play, but the clock. The clock is running.
We apologize for that, folks.
I'm sorry,
y'all. There was a technical difficulty.
I was the timekeeper yesterday, so like I would not let that slide personally.
We apologize if we were actually just screaming in your ear.
It was for the sake of the team, guys. Okay.
We are now entering 2:45 left in the second. Wildcats are up 10-1 against Notre Dame.
I already know when I watch this back, there's just gonna be a big just out of nowhere. I'm gonna start screaming claw.
Well, this will be a good game to definitely watch back, especially for the Wildcats when they're learning, what really did go well and what might need to be tweaked for next time.
What was I talking about though before I started screaming? How Notre Dame cuts off passing lanes well. Yeah, so a lot of Northern's goals have just been. They've done a good job passing as well. I mean, don't get me wrong, but it's just one thing Notre Dame's done well. A lot of Northern's goals have been well played shots. You know what I mean? I'm looking through here. 3 of the first 7 goals were unassisted. I believe Millie's last goal was unassisted. Anna's 8th goal was unassisted. So not an individual effort from the Cats here, but
there has been a lot of teamwork.
They're playing.
A minute 30 left.
They're playing very well together. They're playing very well together. Oh, we scored? We scored, Anna?
I believe so, but we will find out for you folks in a minute. That is now 11-1.
Yeah. So they've been working really well together, but they haven't had to work together.
They haven't.
Notre Dame has
individually and together as a team.
Notre Dame hasn't really forced them to make a lot of decisions to this point. So Northern's just taking what they're giving them. I mean, there's Millie scores again. Okay, so it's.
And 45 seconds left, and we are up 12-1.
But why are they? Is it? Oh, it may be run time. Maybe they're running it. Maybe I'm yelling for the wrong reasons, but Anna puts up her 4th of the game. Millie puts up her 2nd of the game.
20 seconds remaining.
Is it just
10 seconds.
Northern's pretty much put this game out of reach here. Millie Hovis is just shooting it for a rebound. Bree will score. Oh, no, she doesn't. Big save there from Notre Dame's goalie.
And at the end.
And that concludes our second period here, folks. With that, we have a hat trick from Anna Schultz and another goal line 19 from Michelle.
You heard that right, folks. We are going to enter our 3rd period here in a few minutes. Don't go anywhere. Your Wildcats are up 12-1.
And just one thing I want to say. Let's go Cats.
Let's go Cats.
Over on the east end,
And welcome back. If you are just tuning in, my name is Emma Murat. I have my co-host Caleb with me. We are entering our third period here in the Berry Event Center.
Yo, is this thing on? I'm just kidding.
Where your Wildcats currently lead 12-1 against Notre Dame. We are in the final 20 minutes of the period of the game.
Yeah, I'm sorry for yelling, you guys, but they moved it to runtime, I think. So this period will be just 20 minutes long. Runtime. I don't think the time stops for anything unless Notre Dame scores like 17 goals or something. Maybe it'll stop. But
Like Caleb said, we do apologize. We did not realize that we were switching to runtime, and the clock just kept running, and we got a little concerned. As our crazy hockey fans. So
I'm
we
not
apologize
crazy.
if we were accidentally screaming in your ear. And we apologize to the women's hockey team when they watch this back later.
Lauren with a kick save, and then puck was iced. Not sure by who. I think it might have been Mara or Rachel. But we're up to 22 viewers. I think that's our peak viewers for the stream. 10 likes. If we can get it to 12 likes, that would be cool. Because there's definitely 2 people in here who haven't liked it.
Definitely go and subscribe as well if you want to see some incredible women's hockey for the rest of the season. Don't be afraid. We are going to be your hosts for the rest of the season as well. So
As the puck is shipped ahead now to Sophie Geminani. She'll cut the middle, shoot it. Pad save by Notre Dame's goalie. Belant, I believe, is her last name. Belant. So she does pretty well for, I don't know. It's just hard. It's going to be hard playing with 8 players. So those ladies at Notre Dame do well for what they got. So puck was iced there. Oh, now we're back to stop time. So I do apologize again. I'm wrong again. What do you know? Maybe my sports bets will miss too, and it'll get even worse. But right now the Cats are winning, so I'd trade a Cats win for, it's like the Lions lose or something. Trade that.
I want the Wildcats to win every day.
There's a trip.
Any day in Northern Michigan University where a
Ooh,
Wildcat
she walks her. Big save on a breakaway. 17 for Notre Dame with some slick moves. She walks through the defenseman and she got a breakaway. I think she has their only goal. So, but Gracie Falkowitz takes a trip there over on the far side. But we're looking in good shape. We're making up for the football losses. We're putting up a football score here. A couple more and we got 2 touchdowns here. Let's go. We surpassed the like goal. Subscribe to my channel. Just kidding. Shot by Schultz. Saved by the goalie. Ooh. She thought about poking it in there. She knows better though. 12-1 game. Why would you do
I'm
that?
really sorry to say, number 9 for the Wildcats committed a tripping offense. We can't be doing that here, folks. All right, back to the game.
It looks like the Cats are going to be down a player the rest of the period. It looks like Kierzik does not appear to be returning. I don't see her down there on the bench. Looks like they're down a player. So dangle by Schultz in a shot. Anna could be going for the double hat trick here, averaging 2 goals per period. Millie looking for a hat trick here. Izzy looking for a hat trick. We have 3 multiple goal scorers, 2 goal scorers, Anna with 4. So just between those 3, it's 8-1. Northern Michigan, Izzy, Anna, and Millie's. No, I'm just kidding. What would they be without their teammates? Nothing. As there's a great step by Christina. Shot, rebound, covered. Northern looking good on this penalty kill, to be honest with you.
Oh, they are.
Kind of taking it to Notre Dame.
You know, everyone talks about football and October baseball as we're entering the postseason for MLB. You know what I'm talking about.
It's the start of hockey, man.
It's the start of hockey. It's the best season ever.
It is, in my opinion, no better season, especially around here. That could have been called a hook. No trip there. She tripped over the ice. Tripped on the ice. Christina with a burst of speed. She's going to dangle in. Scores! Christina Ligas. Well, well, well. El Capitan with a goal. 13-1.
13-1.
And that is a shorthanded goal, so I don't know.
I think that your prediction went from 5-1 to 10-1. Now we are to 15-1.
I said, could we put up a crooked number like 15? You told me, Emma, you thought we could. We have 17 minutes to get a couple. Pass down to Geminani. She shoots, poked away by the goalie. Notre Dame now wheeling it up the boards. 17 now. Saved by Eager. Cleared away by Kennedy. She will give way to Soph. She throws it up. I apologize. I'm only saying numbers for Notre Dame. I don't know the last names. I'm not from Notre Dame.
We do not currently have a roster in front of us, otherwise we would.
Yeah.
We have another Wildcat goal.
It's Notre Dame no longer on the power play. The Wildcats are back to full strength. Christina Ligas scored the last goal there as Bree Bisick gives chase. Bree with a burst of speed. She can find a way through there. She's feeling faster than everyone. She does. Loses the puck in her skates, but finds it back. Passes it to the middle. Shot blocked. Erin Harnett keeps it in. She'll shoot. Shot. Save by Milan. Cats have done a really good job at keeping the puck in the zone today. I've noticed they're doing a really
good job passing back and forth and just connecting with one another.
Really keeping the puck in having the rotations, having a high guy in the zone, having that coverage for the defenseman. It's allowed them to have that sustained offensive pressure that is really wearing down Notre Dame and leading to a lot of these goals for the Cats. Notre Dame just really can't keep up at this point. So, and Northern's not letting up. Christina with the slapper. Stick lifted. Chloe with a shot. Kaya now. Chloe with another shot and just hit the post. Low for Allen. She passes to Bisick. Bisick now drops it to Ligas. Shot wide. McKenzie will pick it up in the corner by the dot. Passes it to Harnick. Harnick with a quick shot. Blocked. Bigas gives away to Ligas. Bisick.
Bisick and Ligas.
Yeah. They're a good tandem. They're now Bigas. Bree and Christina Bigas. I like that. Back into high, but Chloe Allen dumps it low. Looks like Bree got off the ice, so I don't have to worry about mixing their names up anymore. Passed out front by Allen, just no one there. Good look. Harnick with a stick on the puck prevents an icing. Oh, Anna Schultz loses an edge. She always has to do it in style.
That's going to be a moment to look back and be like, how did I do that?
I will.
You can't tell from here, but these girls are all dying laughing on the ice.
You gotta find some way to keep it light. These games can, you know,
You can get intense, and you gotta find something to find humorous.
Mm-hmm. Big save there, glove save for Bellant. And Schultz just keeps shooting the puck. She shoots a lot, she scores a lot. So you see the trend. The more you shoot, and obviously, I mean, you would assume that the more you shoot, the more you score. But Anna does it in a high volume. She takes shots that not really many other people take. She's shooting from angles that not many people shoot from. And so that's what I mean by that. She's really just shooting anything, putting anything on net, and it's really working out for her this game. So 4 goals. Can't argue with that. There's a move. Passed up the middle, just out of the reach. She picks it up off the stick of Falkowitz. Kick to the middle. Hovis swings with one hand. What are we doing, Millie? Anna over to Rachel. Rachel throws it to the D. The D-man dumps it down the ice. No icing called now by Oglesby. Ligas chips it off the boards to herself. She'll give chase. Long stick of Kennedy gets in the lane. Now down in the corner to Schultz. She'll pick it up. She's just going to fire it. Tipped by Notre Dame. No icing now. Sophie Geminani giving way. She is now chasing behind the net. 17 for Notre Dame. Carries it up the ice with speed. She's looking to cut through the defenseman. Takes it wide. Good stick again by Mara Kennedy. Excuse me. Bree Bisick dumps it in. Oldani gives chase. Now Bisick picks it up off the board. She'll get it low. She's going to stop on a dime. Passes to Oldani just under the blade. And once again, Mara Kennedy with a long stick keeps it in the zone. Basic shoots. Ooh, kick save. What a save there for Notre Dame.
I thought it went in.
You got to give credit where credit's due. I mean, that was a cat-like reflexes there. Puck dumped in. Mara Kennedy now racing for the puck. She'll get there first.
You guys throw in a little humor too. We are the Wildcats after all.
Oldani now up the wing. Passed up to Bisick. She just loses it, but it's going to be kept in by Geminani. Oh, and then it's lost. McKenzie passes back to the D. She gets it back. Give and go. She'll take it up the wing. She'll dump it in. She likes to get played in that jump and chase game. Dumped out. Aaron steps. Gets a stick on it. Chips it. Goes to the other team. Pass, drop back. Missed. Allen now on the puck. And now Rachel Beek up the wing. Shot. Rebound. Oh, Chloe Allen scores. Not Chloe, but Rachel scores. Chloe falls.
15-1 with 11:07 remaining in the third.
Chloe Allen goes for a tumble as Rachel Beck scores. Not sure, she might pick up the assist there.
Caleb, you might get your wish.
15.
You might get your wish.
We're officially at 14. Well, couple touchdowns here.
Wrong sport, Caleb.
It's getting close to 1 p.m. I'm just kidding. But, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got another Wildcat goal.
I'll let him talk here quick.
Chloe Beck, assisted
Chloe Beck.
by Chloe Allen.
So Rachel Beck assisted by Chloe Allen there. Rachel picks up her second of the night. Chloe picks up her second point of the day. Not of the night. Oh my God.
That's the second puck that's gone in there.
That hit her.
That's scary.
Keep saying second of the night, but it's the
Middle of the day.
It's the middle of the day. I'm used to these night games, but they didn't even play one yesterday. I was surprised to see they didn't play one at 7 yesterday, but it was a nice change of scenery playing at 1.
Yes, it was. The very first game of the season was a 9 p.m. opener.
Mm-hmm. I enjoy those night games though. It's kind of cool.
They're nice to be, out at the rink at 9 p.m.
I don't necessarily like coming to the rink and then having to find something to do the rest of the day, so it's kind of cool to just like have that as a nightcap. But I always liked playing night games. Excuse me. But yeah, night or day, they still play and they're winning. They are winning 3-1 now. It's gonna be on the year. Millie picks up the puck off the board. She's gonna look to cut in, and she is freaking leveled. Jeez. Hope she's okay. She is. She gets up. She now back on the puck. Old Donnie.